Could the earthquake that just struck the New Madrid fault zone May 1st near the town of La Center, Kentucky be a foreshock for a much bigger quake yet to come? Very early on Sunday morning, May 1st, a magnitude 3.5 earthquake hit western Kentucky, and it was felt in parts of 3 other states as well. In fact, it is being reported that the quake could be felt all the way over in Miller, Missouri, which is 267 miles away. Now, the New Madrid fault seismic zone is 6 times larger than the more famous San Andreas fault zone in California, and it covers portions of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Missouri, Arkansas, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Mississippi. Now, scientists tells us that the New Madrid fault is about 30 years overdue for a major event, and because of the nature of the Earth's crust in that part of the country, a major earthquake would do significant damage all the way to the East Coast. A big Hollywood blockbuster was named after the San Andreas fault, but the truth is the New Madrid fault has the potential to do vastly more damage. That is why what happened in a remote section of Kentucky very early on May 1st was so alarming.
The heartland shook this morning after a 3.5 magnitude earthquake radiated out of Ballard County, Kentucky. A number of you told us on Facebook that you felt it. The U.S. Geological Survey says the epicenter of the quake was near La Center. It was felt all throughout the heartland and even as far out as Miller, Missouri. That's past Springfield. No word of any damages tonight.
Quite often, there are foreshocks that warn us that a major earthquake is coming to a particular area, and many are wondering if this event qualifies. Most Americans don't tend to think of the middle of the country as an area that is in danger from earthquakes. But the truth is that some of the worst earthquakes in U.S. history have taken place along the New Madrid fault. The following comes from the USGS. The New Madrid seismic zone of southeast Missouri and adjacent states is the most seismically active in North America east of the Rockies. During the winter of 1811 and 1812, 3 very large earthquakes devastated the area and were felt throughout most of the nation. They occurred a few weeks apart on December 16th, January 23rd, and February 7th. Hundreds of aftershocks, some severely damaging by themselves, continued for years. Prehistoric earthquakes similar in size to those of 1811 and 1812 occurred in the middle 1400s and around 900 AD. Strong, damaging earthquakes struck the southwestern end of the seismic zone near Marked Tree, Arkansas in 1843, which was a magnitude 6.3. In the northeastern end near Charleston, Missouri in 1895, which was a magnitude 6.6. Since 1900, moderately damaging earthquakes have struck the seismic zone every few decades. Those earthquakes in 1811 and 1812 tore thousands of very deep fissures in the ground. They caused the Mississippi River to actually run backwards in some places, and they caused sidewalks to crack in Washington, D.C., and church bells to ring in Boston. In our time, the U.S. Geological Service has admitted that the New Madrid fault zone has the potential for larger and more powerful quakes than previously thought, and we have seen the number of significant earthquakes in the middle part of the country more than quadruple in recent years. If a magnitude 7 or a magnitude 8 earthquake were to strike along the New Madrid fault today, the damage that would be done would be absolutely unimaginable because of the nature of the Earth's crust in this region of the United States. And according to the Missouri Department of Natural Resources, earthquakes along the New Madrid fault shake and damage an area approximately 20 times larger than earthquakes in California. One day, I believe that a major seismic event in the area of these deep scars will literally divide the United States in half. What that will do to our country is the kind of stuff that apocalyptic movies are made about. Also, very important to keep in mind, guys, is that there are 15 nuclear reactors along the New Madrid fault zone. So if a massive earthquake did strike the region, we could be looking at a Fukushima times 15. What do you guys think will happen? Will the next major earthquake in the United States be on the West Coast, or will it be right in the heart of the United States in the New Madrid zone? Let me know what you think under this video. Thanks for watching.